Hello, you're watching India Today Global with me, Ishita Mitra, and at this hour, we bring you the top story from around the globe. Now, today, our biggest news comes from the United States. The country has witnessed not one, not two, but three terror-related incidents. The first one happened in Queens, second one in New Orleans, and third one in Las Vegas. Now, all of these events have raised alarms about public safety and the rising threat of terrorism. Now, it's important to note that all of these incidents come before the inauguration of Donald Trump, somebody who's taken a very strong stance against illegal immigration. He's time and again been saying that so many people from around the world, basically criminals, have been coming into the country, and they have, led to this rising crime rate in the US. And also, we see that United States has been dealing with the problem of gun violence for a really long time now. And now these three incidents come in. Let's take a look at how these incidents unfolded in the United States. First one, starting with the Queens now. At least 11 people have been injured in mass shooting incident. This happened at a nightclub, and according to the latest reports that we're getting in, New York Police Department has not provided details as to how many people have been killed or injured. The only figure that we have as of now is that 11 people have been injured, but more details are not being revealed as of now. What we know is that police has found multiple shell casings at the intersection of 91 Avenue, which is basically located near to the nightclub. And they've now identified a white BMW as potentially involved in the shooting, and they're investigating further. They've also found another car which is probably linked to this incident, which is Infiniti Q50 sedan, and this car basically had New Jersey plates. So these are two cars which have been, found, and they're probing more to understand that how these two cars are related to this mass shooting incident that took place at a New York club. At a club in Queens. Now, the second incident comes from New Orleans. We have been talking about this. At least 15 people have been killed in this attack, and over 30 have been injured, and many are reported to be hospitalized in serious condition, which means the death toll could rise higher. Now, in this attack, the suspect has been identified. It's basically Shamsud-Din Jabbar. He's a 42-year-old US citizen and an army veteran. He was killed in a shootout with police after he exited the vehicle and started open fire. But this incident, if you see the details that have come out, it happened about 3:15 a.m. local time when Jabbar accelerated onto the sidewalk before crashing into pedestrians. It was a very deliberate attack as to what police has been saying as of now, and an Islamic State flag was found attached to the truck along with improvised explosive devices, which of course links this attack to a terrorist organization. Now, New Orleans police chief has also described Jabbar's actions as intentional, which were aimed at causing maximum harm to civilians. Now, the FBI is leading the investigation, focusing on whether Jabbar acted alone or had assistance from others, which possibly means whether he was involved with terrorist organizations or whether there were other people also which basically helped him in carrying out this attack. Now, there are also allegations. When we talk about the suspects, there are allegations that Jabbar discussed plans to kill family members and also expressed a desire to join ISIS in several recordings that are currently under investigation. Now, the Islamic State terrorist group has not claimed responsibility for this attack as of now. Now, this was the second incident that happened. When we talk about the third incident, it happened outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. This is where a vehicle, a Tesla Cybertruck, exploded outside the hotel. Now, this driver was found deceased inside the vehicle, marking this as a potential act of terror as well. As of now, we do not know whether these three incidents are linked to each other or not. Elon Musk, who's of course the CEO of Tesla, has signaled that there could be a potential link between what happened with the Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas and New Orleans. But as of now, the investigation has not, proven any link between these incidents. President Biden, who's been briefed about all of these terror attacks, has also said that investigation is going on to, find out if there's a link between all of these incidents which have taken place in the United States. But as of now, we do not know if they're linked to each other or not. When we talk about the attack that happened in Las Vegas, at least 7 people were injured, and several others also sustained minor injuries from the explosion. If the explosion happened around 8:40 local time, shortly after the vehicle entered the Valley area. The Las Vegas police are aware of the New Orleans incident, and of course they are implementing heightened security measures in response to the rising threats. Now, Elon Musk, somebody who's been very active on Twitter about these attacks, he said that they had never encountered anything like this, while also confirming that the explosion was caused by very large fireworks or a bomb, but it had nothing to do with the vehicle itself. Like it wasn't due to a malfunction or something related to the vehicle. It was definitely an external thing that caused the explosion. This is what Elon Musk has confirmed on Twitter as of now with regards to the Las Vegas attack. He also emphasized that there was nothing related to the vehicle itself further. Now, President Biden has also said that he's spoken about the incidents. He said that we'll continue the investigation to find out if any terrorist organization is involved in the attacks that are happening in the US and if there's a link between the 3 attacks that have happened. All of these incidents, highlight the persistent threat posed by both domestic and, of course, foreign extremist groups. Remember, these incidents come against the backdrop of you have 2 wars going on in the world. You have Russia-Ukraine war, and you also have Israel-Hamas war. And specifically, Israel-Hamas war has been leading to people going and taking some extremist measures with whether they're supporting Israel or Palestine in this war. And we've also seen in the US a lot of protests have broken out, some violent as well, where people have gone out and they are opposing the aid that US has been providing to Israel so far. So as of now, we don't know if these incidents are linked to the wars or is there a terror group behind these incidents, but these are the potential links that, of course, people will be investigating about. Now, the rise of ISS also is something that has been very worrisome, not just for the US but for the West as well, because terror incidents have been rising across Europe as well. We saw the incident in Germany during a Christmas market where where a very similar incident happened. A truck rammed into a crowd. This was a Christmas festival. It led to over 30 people getting killed in the incident, and a very similar incident happened now in the US. So this has certainly raised a lot of concerns about the rise of ISS and its affiliates, which have been, of course, gaining power over the years. So thank you so much for watching this with me, Ishita Mitra. These are the latest updates that we're getting about the 3 terror-related incidents that happened in the United States. First happened in Queens, then you have New Orleans, and of course Las Vegas. Whether or not they're related to each other, we'll get to know with time. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to India Today Global with me, Ishita Mitra.